Cardano is pumping. Is it too late to get in? How high will it go?
I don't know, but the pump is real.
That's not mine.
Since the beginning of August, ADA has gone up over 70%. It's now the third ranked crypto in terms of market cap.
But before you go spending all your rent money, going all in, we want to break down what we think is driving the price up and what's going to take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level.
Of course, we have to disclose that we do hold some shares of ADA. We are not being endorsed by Cardano, and this is not financial advice.
Right.
We would never want to be associated with any pump and dump schemes, but if we're being honest, our reach with under 40 subscribers is pretty small, and that won't be a problem.
That's what she said.
You guys can help us fix this though. Just tap the like button and subscribe so our videos can reach more people.
It's time to get right into it with a brief look at how Cardano started and where it's heading. Mike, where did it all begin?
Well, it actually began with a babyface programming genius named Vitalik Buterin. He was looking to assemble a team to help him create a little blockchain you might have heard of named Ethereum. One of these members that joined was Charles Hoskinson.
Unfortunately, and maybe for the best as luck would have it, Charles was let go soon after clashing with Vitalik regarding which direction they wanted to take Ethereum.
We took a vote and we tried to decide whether we were crypto Mozilla or we were going to be crypto Google. And these kind of meant two different things. So Crypto Mozilla is saying, let's do a not-for-profit organization. Crypto Google is a great patron of open source software, but ultimately it's a for-profit business. So we took a vote, and initially the vote was 8-0. For all the founders said, Crypto Google is the way to go.
Vitalik wanted to keep the project non-for-profit, and Charles argued that if it wasn't for-profit, the people working hard on Ethereum for no pay would eventually move on.
Somewhere along the way, around June of 2014, we eventually had to make some hard decisions, and the decision was made to reverse that and move to Crypto Mozilla. And some people left the project, myself included, as a consequence of that, and the remaining people set up a foundation, did a crowd sale, and moved on.
When asked about being canned, Hoskinson said, quote, "At the time, I was pretty pissed off, but Ether went up 120 billion, so what the hell do I know?"
Soon after Charles was let go by Vitalik, he was approached by Jeremy Wood, another colleague who left Ethereum, to co-found a new company called IOHK.
The purpose of IOHK was to create cryptocurrencies and blockchain solutions for corporations, governments, and school systems. IOHK's key project, though, was Cardano, and the crypto that ran on it was ADA, named after Ada Lovelace.
She was an English mathematician from the 1850s who was also regarded by many as the first computer programmer in history.
Girl power.
After 2 years of development in IOHK, Cardano was launched in 2017. Cardano's growth was designed to be slow and steady to create a secure and reliable platform.
One of the main reasons why it's slow is because they use a peer-reviewed model. Instead of just writing code and throwing it up on the network right away, they share their papers with experts who then criticize their faults and try to improve them.
The problem with this is it can delay advancement throughout the process. But the team believes this extra step is beneficial because it'll have fewer problems once things do go live on the network.
What's going to take Cardano to the next level? Well, as the once great Nacho Libre once said,
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Cardano has two important goals, and we're going to try to explain them quickly and in a way that's easy to understand.
The first goal is scalability. To make a blockchain scale efficiently, they have to ensure that the network and transaction speeds are fast enough and that there's enough online storage to keep the blockchain running smoothly.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Yes.
Scalability is one of the issues plaguing Bitcoin right now. The way Cardano is solving issues with scalability is through their Ouroboros program. Max, what is Ouroboros?
It just simply means that they're a proof of stake rather than a proof of work blockchain. What does this mean? We're going to try and break this down in under a minute for you.
1 minute, here we go.
Proof of work blockchains like Bitcoin allow anyone to mine for new blocks. When new transactions need to be recorded on the blockchain, miners try to solve a cryptographic equation to create a new block.
Whoever solves it first gets the reward, and the transaction can then be validated and added to the blockchain. The problem with this system is that it's very slow and it wastes a lot of energy.
On top of that, the more computing power that you have, the better chance you have at solving these equations. This is why you hear about these massive mining farms that are trying to take advantage of this.
It's estimated that the total energy used to mine Bitcoin could power 5 million homes in the US. This is not very green, and one of the main reasons why a lot of blockchains are moving away from proof of work.
Proof of stake is much greener and works a bit differently. Instead of solving equations, the network uses an election process to see which computer or node will validate the new block.
To be elected a validator, the node has to pledge a certain amount of coins to the network. This is called staking. The stake is a security deposit to make sure that the node validates only secure transactions.
Once the block is verified and the rest of the network agrees, the validator node receives an award, much like proof of work.
The key difference between the two is that proof of work mines new blocks and proof of stake mints or forges new blocks, but in the end, they both end up at the same place.
This has a lot of green investors looking at Cardano with interest, and maybe now some of those gamers can finally get some graphic cards instead of having them all scooped up by those miners.
The second catalyst that can drive Cardano to the next level is their goal to achieve interoperability.
That is a big word.
This simply means getting different projects to work together. This is crucial for wide-scale adoption.
One way is that Cardano aims to be the internet of blockchains, meaning they want to link blockchains together regardless of their network or their code.
Currently, transacting between various blockchains can be risky, expensive, and complicated for new investors. Cardano is looking to create a safe place where all blockchains can communicate together.
Another way Cardano is looking to bridge the gap between blockchain technology and centralized finance is by offering a system that will allow customers information to be attached to crypto transactions.
This is one of the biggest issues banks have with decentralization. If Cardano can put this in place, it may be the missing piece that can bring these two together.
With Cardano's focus on scalability, interoperability, and their peer-reviewed approach, this could eventually give them the edge over many other blockchains.
What else is causing ADA to pump? The delay of smart contracts has been the biggest knock on Cardano, but Alonzo is right around the corner. This upgrade coming in September will introduce the much anticipated smart contracts to the Cardano network.
Once Alonzo goes live, developers will be able to start building decentralized apps on the blockchain. This will introduce DeFi projects, NFTs, and crowdfunding apps to the network.
Currently, Ethereum is the go-to for decentralized apps. However, many believe Cardano is highly undervalued because, with this upgrade, it may become one of ETH's biggest competitors.
Does that mean we don't like ETH?
No, we actually love it, but we also believe that there's room for many different projects in the crypto space.
Another positive story for Cardano is that it's just been listed in Japan. This is huge because getting listed in Japan is extremely difficult. There are very few other cryptos currently accepted on their exchanges.
This is another win for Cardano, as it starts to cement its place among the top cryptocurrencies. With all of that said, we're kind of excited to see where Cardano can go to next.
Will it be the Ethereum killer?
Is ADA going to $5 or is it going to the moon?
Nobody really knows, but we'd like to hear your thoughts and price predictions in the comments below.
And while you're down there, don't forget that subscribing to the channel is absolutely free with 0 strings attached.
And if you hit that notification bell right now, we'll throw in a free slap chop.
You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this. Almonds, walnuts, comes with a cover, so you can do everything in the cover. It's so easy, one finger. If I can do it with one finger, you guys can do it with your whole hand.
Just kidding, but hey, at least it'll turn blue.
That's all we got for you guys today.
We'll see you on the next one.